Facilities and affiliated restaurants and clubs serve 9 million customers annually in Winnipeg, Portage-la Prairie, Brandon, and Grand Forks, North Dakota. CanadInns destination centers feature the finest in accommodations, food and beverage service, entertainment, banquet and conference facilities. CanadInns prides itself in their commitment to their employees, customers, and the city and province they call home. Being the largest food and beverage operator in Manitoba, their 3,500 family members continue to raise the bar for service excellence and challenge themselves daily to meet and exceed the CanAd certified 4-star service for their properties. CanadInns has been named one of Canada's best managed companies every year since 1997, and for the past 13 years, they have been a member of the prestigious Canada's Best Managed Companies Platinum Club. CanadInns, Manitoba owned, Manitoba grown, and Manitoba proud.
The CanadInns Mixed Doubles Classic would like to thank their many sponsors.
CanadInns Destination Centers, proud to support our community with 10 destination centers in Manitoba.
Founded in 1970 by Leo Ledachowski, CanadInns is the largest privately owned hotel chain in Manitoba. Their 15 facilities and affiliated restaurants and clubs serve 9 million customers annually in Winnipeg, Portage-la Prairie, Brandon, and Grand Forks, North Dakota. CanadInns destination centers feature the finest in accommodations, food and beverage service, entertainment, banquet and conference facilities. CanadInns prides itself in their commitment to their employees, customers, and the city and province they call home. Being the largest food and beverage operator in Manitoba, their 3,500 family members continue to raise the bar for service excellence and challenge themselves daily to meet and exceed the CanAd certified 4-star service for their properties. CanadInns has been named one of Canada's best managed companies every year since 1997, and for the past 13 years, they have been a member of the prestigious Canada's Best Managed Companies Platinum Club. CanadInns, Manitoba owned, Manitoba grown, and Manitoba proud.
The CanadInns Mixed Doubles Classic would like to thank their many sponsors.
CanadInns Destination Centers, proud to support our community with 10 destination centers in Manitoba.
Founded in 1970 by Leo Ledachowski, CanadInns is the largest privately owned hotel chain in Manitoba. Their 15 facilities and affiliated restaurants and clubs serve 9 million customers annually in Winnipeg, Portage-la Prairie, Brandon, and Grand Forks, North Dakota. CanadInns destination centers feature the finest in accommodations, food and beverage service, entertainment, banquet and conference facilities. CanadInns prides itself in their commitment to their employees, customers, and the city and province they call home. Being the largest food and beverage operator in Manitoba, their 3,500 family members continue to raise the bar for service excellence and challenge themselves daily to meet and exceed the CanAd certified 4-star service for their properties. CanadInns has been named one of Canada's best managed companies every year since 1997, and for the past 13 years, they have been a member of the prestigious Canada's Best Managed Companies Platinum Club. CanadInns, Manitoba owned, Manitoba grown, and Manitoba proud.
The CanadInns Mixed Doubles Classic would like to thank their many sponsors.
CanadInns Destination Centers, proud to support our community with 10 destination centers in Manitoba.
Founded in 1970 by Leo Ledahowski, CanadInns is the largest privately owned hotel chain in Manitoba. Their 15 facilities and affiliated restaurants and clubs serve 9 million customers annually in Winnipeg, Portage-la-Prairie, Brandon, and Grand Forks, North Dakota. CanadInns Destination Centers feature the finest in accommodations, food and beverage service, entertainment, banquet and conference facilities. CanadInns prides itself in their commitment to their employees, customers, and the city and province they call home. Being the largest food and beverage operator in Manitoba, their 3,500 family members continue to raise the bar for service excellence and challenge themselves daily to meet and exceed the CanAd certified 4-star service for their properties. CanadInns has been named one of Canada's best managed companies every year since 1997, and for the past 13 years, they have been a member of the prestigious Canada's Best Managed Companies Platinum Club. CanadInns, Manitoba owned, Manitoba grown, and Manitoba proud.
The CanadInns Mixed Doubles Classic would like to thank their many sponsors.
CanadInns Destination Centers, proud to support our community with 10 destination centers in Manitoba.
Founded in 1970 by Leo Ledahowski, CanadInns is the largest privately owned hotel chain in Manitoba. Their 15 facilities and affiliated restaurants and clubs serve 9 million customers annually in Winnipeg, Portage-la-Prairie, Brandon, and Grand Forks, North Dakota. CanadInns Destination Centers feature the finest in accommodations, food and beverage service, entertainment, banquet and conference facilities. CanadInns prides itself in their commitment to their employees, customers, and the city and province they call home. Being the largest food and beverage operator in Manitoba, their 3,500 family members continue to raise the bar for service excellence and challenge themselves daily to meet and exceed the CanAd certified 4-star service for their properties. CanadInns has been named one of Canada's best managed companies every year since 1997, and for the past 13 years, they have been a member of the prestigious Canada's Best Managed Companies Platinum Club. CanadInns, Manitoba owned, Manitoba grown, and Manitoba proud.
The CanadInns Mixed Doubles Classic would like to thank their many
question.
You take those and I'll take these.
Well, I had one that was pretty cool.
No, but I don't want you to do it.
But you're 1 and 8, I think, or close, so.
I think I matched the 4. I want you to take those and 3.
I'll just give him 1 and start. That's good.
Should write a book. We could both write a book together. Josie, Josie, Josie. Okay, I'll go with good.
I think it's pretty close.
Mine was really gradual, yeah. Do you think it'll be, I'll need a little more than the draw the button? Actually, it might slide a hair better that way, but. Got room. Let it work if you can. Sorry. Yeah.
Fit, eating, that's close to the right weight.
Hers wasn't light, she was just, hers is a straight, and now she comes down here. So I think,
Yeah, that same extra.
yeah, that same drawing is okay, I think it's a hair light right now. Hair light.
Real, John, real.
Tap and roll or what? Tap and roll. Are we by? Good, Rach. Good job. Good job. Yeah, it's when you get to the practice, none of us even got to the race.
How's line? Heavy! Okay. I think that spot would get really good since it's straight. Are you about middle or? It was a tighter path, yeah. No, it didn't come down at all. Yeah, I think so. Just gonna try and move this here, I think. What do you have of this? Do you want to just run it? Draw? I guess that's not the end of the world. Okay. let's get another one in there. Yeah, but I don't mind just drawing one in there. And then at least we have another one in there, and if we can, we can run it. Or I like this. We've seen this spot. It's lightning fast. So I had a good time with this. The same as that other sheet we played, first sheet we played on at the Hogan. It looks like it like sped up.
Yeah, but if I ever get to the outside, it's not great. But yeah, it's not that bad actually.
Well, the angle's good. Like it's protecting our rocks. It's not awful.
We just gotta play it like
What?
we gotta get to the inside, right? Or we gotta get it. If we get the nose, it's gonna. The nose is gonna be a shitty angle because if we get the nose, it's gonna pop here and it's gonna be lined up. I don't mind this. We just gotta play it tight. And if I hit the guard, it's better than hitting wide. Right?
The guard's not good. It's a triple.
I don't mind the in-turn come around or the out-turn. Right here. Not jams that. That's not bad. I don't mind this. I don't mind. I just threw it, but I need another couple feet, right? Sure.
Same weight. Run. Same weight because it'll be faster.
That was quick.
Yeah, you took off quite a bit, but it was, yeah. Where did you throw? Then it. If what? To run it?
No, are we in that much trouble?
I just don't know how we don't give them any. If you hit that on the nose.
Hit that on the nose, we're only killing one.
Yeah. Okay.
Probably an open line.
Okay. Then. Do you tap this at all? Try and unlock that a hair. So you might have access on this one. Like, get in there. Just move it over. Okay. Yeah, they're not going to be getting them out. They're just going to be probably tapping theirs up or something. That was back 4. So I'd say maybe a hair less. This looks like a couple feet less to me.
Try this. or we just straight guard it. If she makes a run back, they're line one. Probably steal. You know what I mean? They'll probably run our shooter, right? We won't have nothing here. We'll have. I could throw a high guard, and then if she's running that, then at least she might open something up here. Like that? I can, but I don't know if I need to. Let's make them make the hard shot. Let's go here.
Show me a piece of it too.
How's mine?
Little tight. Needs to stop. No, John. You're good, Whoa.
It's a good stinger. Yeah, I tried to poke her, but I just. See, in order to move that 7, I would have had to throw it like back ring to hack, right? Hit a third of it. Then I'm probably moving my 2 too far.
What's that? If I hit the guard? No. I don't know. Yeah, I really. Yeah, you got no hit on her yellow. Yeah, you want to hit a quarter of that one back. Correct here. Do you think I need it just outside edge? Or is that not enough? If I go around the other one. Okay, I want to make sure I get by. Do you think it'll be a hair slower like John's came off on the jaw of the button? Yeah. Lost the line. Line's good though. Moving. Line's good. Wait only. Room still. Get it there. Go, 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 go. Hard. Gotta be in. Gotta be in. Gotta be in. Hard. That rock I think is straight. I don't know. It's not doing anything. I only took like this much outside of edge. I'll wait till he throws. Okay, I should have just got up and slept. It looked light. It wasn't carrying at all. If the rings are off, it's in a good spot though. I don't want to roll off. I don't mind coming through. Even if you're here, that's fine. I don't think it's as bad as John's making it sound. He's saying it's so fresh. I think it'll be like what mine did. I would say just outside edge of 4, pretty much like. I think that's close, yeah. I'd say a couple feet more than draw the button. Sorry, I should have got off, but yeah. Hit it a little too early. Your weight was perfect. That would have been like top 4. Yeah. So it came off 2 rocks. But we're doing it anyways.
That's all I got.
I think that same line you took's pretty close. That same line you took's really close.
I think they're rocks. I think we can't go by their.
We're all there right now. Yeah. Line only. Try and tap it. I think you gotta try and move it a bit. Yeah, I mean it's all line for sure. Yeah, maybe a hair less if anything, but same weight should be close. Just gotta try and get to the inside there. Yeah. Sorry, I should have stayed on it. My speed. Or I might have. Yeah, it's true. If she shows me all of it. Right to the yellow and it's just biting center line. She's got 19 rotations on her, but it's busting for some reason. I just can't get to ours. I just don't want to touch ours. Okay. Well, I'm just going to throw draw. I was just thinking straight draw, but I won't be light. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of the speed this way. It looks like it's getting a hair better each shot. Can I throw what I threw for draw on the button? Or do I need a hair more? Off. Room. Head. Line's good. That was almost like hack. Thanks. Yeah. This out-turn got really slick, eh? This is probably the same as that fast stuff. Okay. Mine's good. Hard line! Hard line! Sorry. Took middle 8, I thought that'd be okay. I took middle 8, I thought that'd be okay. There must be a track there. Maybe get started to curl it hair more, maybe? I don't know. I didn't think I was soft with it. She was at almost edge. Sorry, that speed was good though, hey? Yeah. I think my line's close. I think my line's close for like just freeze tap. Oh, like inside. Yeah, just inside edge of 4. Nice shot. Nice shot. I'm not warm, but my hands getting caught on my zipper when I sweep. No, it's the zipper on my jacket, and I can't wear a glove because it cuts my stomach open. Yeah. Double and roll up. I don't hate it. Sure. You can always even just do this. Like, you have options with it. Do you want me to just hold? No. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, just the hair at the end. And I kind of just took that the whole way. Nice shot. Jeez, that went a long way.
Probably like 16 feet less than you gave me the first one. That would have been back 8. I want to be taller.
What do you have? It's close. Sorry. Nice shot. When you let it go, I'm like, if it curls the hair, it's perfect. And then, nice shot. Yeah, exactly.
All there, all there.
It's curling more in this spot now.
Never, Rach, never, 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 never. Sorry, keep the pressure on Fry. He's fucking back curler.
I have half. Yeah. What does it do here? What does it do here? Do you like this better than the draw?
I personally do just because I think that draw is like.
Okay. Yeah, it's like 15 and a half.
I think you can just throw normal into the rock thing.
Okay. Yep. Well. Oh. Oh.
All right, Rach. take our one. We'll get him here. 10. No sweat. We got the pressure on him all game. Need some help here.
Okay, and we're coming home. Do you like middle with the out? What's that? No.
Okay, so this, you had?
Well, because I was out wider because the rock was over about 2 rocks from there. I'm thinking like almost middle 8. Arrow on the high side, yeah. And I'll give you a couple more feet than the last one. Okay, stay line to line. It's all you then. Lots of lines. Yes! Hard! Room! Yep, yes, 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 yes! Yes! Yeah. Is it just curling more? That rock was running straight for me before. Now it's curling. I used it all. I was almost where that room is. I was.
Gotta go.
Do you do this? Or do you just draw? Oh. That's brutal. Oh wait, just tuck a piece.
the out turn?
Light up.
Yeah. It's curling more too.
That's curling.
Well, same thing with me, and I was like back 12. Well, let's find a way.
Heavy. 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 How to get by?
Yeah, he just can't hit it high, right? Like he's got to, I guess, run it or something. Let's just put another one in there.
That's no give me that green and yellow. So, another yellow kill.
Yeah.
So the only way to
Here,
wait
more
is
ice.
to wait it.
Okay.
Probably won't be playing. I still got that in.
I think you're all there right now.
Oh, is that ever put on? Oh, here.
Oh yeah, real good.
Yeah, I thought you threw a rocket.
I did.
Just so different path.
Yeah.
Perfect line.
If I put it on the button, does he have the slash? If I go on the button, does he have the slash? The green one he just threw. Well, we can tap. Tap this one with, try to shave this guard. Tap. Yeah, okay. So like, this full form.
Never a dull moment. Okay. I thought you threw like 8 feet more.
Yeah.
I thought you were back 12 when you let it go. And it just ground to a halt.
Even if I get to the back one, it forces him to make a shot.
Yeah. It's late too. Okay, tap it up.
I think I gotta go,
I think with weight it should run a hair.
but if I'm going inside, it's gonna be quicker, right?
Do you like edge or inside edge? Just hair inside edge with like, because you can go right into it.
I can't go into ours.
No, I mean it's not.
Go ahead, try it.
Okay.
Don't jump in.
leg back line. Shoot. Yeah, shoot. Sorry, I should have taken the shooter. Oh. No. Nice weight. There's probably back line.
What's the weight out here? Oh, fuck.
You agree? She makes the draw. If she's not right to it, I have the in off.
I would throw.
If she throws it on the inside, it's still a tough draw.
I would throw right here.
Let's see. Yeah.
It's been like 100 in a row. It's not
Nice
quite
throw.
right up, but it's still a couple feet after.
Take a half shot.
Just outside it.
Yeah,
Very
well, it's
big.
getting tricky out here. The ice is changing.
Okay, I think we gotta go. Ah, weight's pretty good. Weight's good. Weight's good. Got it. Weight only. Line only, sorry. It's there, it's there. Great shot.
Think I can get to the inside? Okay.
And even if you just tap it to here, we'll probably get one, right?
Think in off is easier?
The in-off's not going to go anywhere, is it?
I know, but if you come up, hit it across the top, like your shooter spins up kind of thing. I don't know. I'll look at it from the half. She cleared the front by a lot. I think I want to, oh yeah, she's buried a quarter of it. I think I just got to play back four and try and get to the inside, or just straight draw. I don't know. Do you think we can get to the inside? Okay, back four with the inside. Okay. Got room. Off. You can't. 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 That's gonna do nothing. It was like hack weight. I had way too much weight. Should have looked at it more. Stupid. Yeah. The score is wrong. That was the fourth end. They blanked the third. Are they splitting the tee line or not quite? Okay. Okay, hard then. Line's good. Got rail, missed it slide. Rail! Right off! Right off!
Well, this is what happens when you sit around at the Granite Curling Club. You get tucked into commentating for the last four ends of the Homan Morris Laws Fry game here at the Granite Curling Club, the CanadInns Mixed Doubles Classic. Probably if you've been watching, you've seen a few uncharacteristic misses by both teams, coming up a little light on some of their draws, so I'm sure they're going to catch on to it pretty quick here. So again, I'm going to be talking to myself, but bear with us and we'll see if we can come out with some a little bit of commentary for you guys watching online. Looked like Rachel finally got her first rock into the back of the four. As you can tell, there's a lot of swing here out at the Granite Curling Club. The ice has been great for all the players for the last day, and no lack of curl. Speed is a little patchy, just meaning that if you have rocks play in one spot over and over again, it gets quite fast, and if you let the ice sit on one side, it gets a little heavy. So that's sometimes why we're seeing a few misses, just teams not quite adapting to the different ice conditions out there on different sides of the ice. A little bit of trouble here for Laws and Fry. They're probably just going to try and clean it up, maybe play a short run back, try and get rid of those yellows sitting in the forefoot. Hits it right. He could probably get rid of both yellows, but it's got to be pretty precise. Pretty well nose hit.
Whoa! Whoa!
Just missed it. It's probably what some of the viewers aren't used to seeing is the player throwing the rock and jumping up after it. Most of the time you'll see that on a lot of the hits. A lot of the players like to have a broom to throw at, and most of the draws you'll probably see both players down at the hack ready to throw, and curlers are playing what they call spot curling. They pick a spot out on the ice, and that's where they're going to play.
Had to get the line.
So John Morris is just going to try and replace that guard and force Laws and Fry to continually play runbacks, tougher shots. See, they got me so flustered. I don't even know if I introduced myself. Jeff Stoughton here, sitting at the Granite Curling Club behind Sheet 5 at the 2017 CanadInns Mixed Doubles Classic. The cameraman's giggling. Another good guard, a little tight, but does the job. Ryan's pretty much got the same shot. Nose hit, run back. Hopefully clear off those ones in the forefoot and give a shot to score a couple points here.
Yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Ah, sorry.
He's going to make some contact. Not quite the way he wanted, but considering the way it was before, now the forefoot and the button is open for Caitlin, so they might be able to at least get their point. That's the goal when you get in that kind of trouble. Just open it up and make sure you give your last rock thrower a shot to score a point.
I know, and then it just still backed up. Yeah, I know. Okay, find a way.
As with most ice conditions, you know, when you throw the high hard one, it runs pretty straight, and that's what Caitlin and Ryan are talking about, just how straight the peel ran. So John and Rachel are going to try and keep the pressure on, get around that short corner guard, maybe even be full forefoot. Lay 3 buried, or 1 buried with 2 biters. Line's good and the weight's good. Force him to the run back again.
Right on the nose.
As you can see, it's running really straight with some weight. She's got the broom right in the middle of the rock. He wants to hit it right on the nose, so right where the broom is pretty much. If he can run it straight back, stick it right there, you'll be looking pretty good.
Thanks, sorry.
Just a little off in those run backs, so it's hard to take less and less ice. He's almost taking negative ice already, so it's pretty tough.
Yeah, I know. It's hard not to give it just a hair back sometimes.
Is that a hair back there?
Just a hair, yeah.
Yeah, and that's what they're talking about, just how straight it is, and it's so hard to throw right at the center of a rock.
I think if I take edge, I've been throwing the last one like through, but it looks frostier on that edge of 8 spot than the edge of 4 spot where his was. His speed slid pretty good there. See where she goes.
This is most of the really good teams are doing. Caitlin's already thinking about her last shot, draw to the button, where to put the broom, what the line's going to be like, what the weight's going to be like. So she's just going to peek at Rachel's and then commit to trying to hit that button on her last one if she has that opportunity. Well, a little mistake there by Rachel. She really needed to be top 8.
I guess I'm rolling if I do that. Alright. Heavy draw. Path to really heat her. Yeah, hers was like kind of a. I don't curl a lot. It's not awful. I know I roll out though. I'm not gonna. I don't want to give up one.
Yeah, they're just talking about whether to play draw button, heavy draw, or even nose hit. So I think she's giving herself a good chance to score by controlling the weight. So she's going to.
That's not bad. Maybe I'll just play straight draw. I'll take it anyway. I'll take the inside edge of that yellow rock, I think.
Yeah, so she's just taking outside the forefoot. You know, probably throw the same weight that Rachel did, which was just back 4, and just let it curl in there at the end and get her single point here and keep this game going.
Mine's good. Are you tapping? Okay. Stay close. Yep. Hard! Hard!
Looks good. Nice weight. Gets her single point, ties it up after 5 ends. 3 more to go. So as in mixed doubles curling, 2 rocks are placed before each end. Team with the hammer has the rock in the house. Team without hammer has the guard. the player throws the first rock and the fifth rock, and the other player throws rocks 2, 3, and 4. You can switch up during the game. Each team is allowed 1 power play per game when they have hammer, which means they would move the rocks to corner guards instead of centerline guards. So this is sort of the traditional setup here with the rock in the back of the 4 and the centerline guard on it. This is what you see with all these really good mixed doubles teams is, you know, talking about line, and that's what I was mentioning earlier, is that you throw a rock down one line and it could be a 15-second rock, and you throw it in a different spot and it could be 13 and a half, and it's what these really good teams want to make sure they're throwing the right weight in the right spot. This looks pretty good. Yeah, really good shot there. The key to that is it's obviously not coming up light, but making sure you're directly in front of that yellow rock. So it just needed to curl a little bit more, but otherwise really good shot. Coming home in the fourth end, they were having a little trouble getting to the house, so this side may have been cleaned up a bit by quite a few throws on this side in the fourth end. Rachel will want to try and move this green one a little bit. Once again, it's Jeff Stoughton here at the 2017 CanadInns Mixed Doubles Curling Classic at the Granite Curling Club here in Winnipeg, Manitoba. It's a 48-team triple knockout, 13 qualifiers, $10,000 first prize. Pretty well all the best mixed doubles teams in the country as well as the world are here. We've got the last 2 mixed doubles world champions competing. Our last few Canadian mixed double champions, plus many more trying to get one of those spots to the Canadian mixed doubles curling trials, which are going to be played in Portage la Prairie in January 2 to 7 of 2018. Yeah, so they were talking about being a little stickier on this side, and after a few rocks, fourth end, they swept a lot down that line, and even in the sixth end here now, they've had 2 in a row, 3 in a row, so it picks up the pace. The speed will pick up after a few throws in the same line. So a good opportunity here for Homan and Morris to make a play on the green one in the top of the 4, tap them back and roll to the center line. Probably wanting to throw maybe back 8-foot weight, move the green rock in the top 4 back a couple feet. The weight's good, just not quite curl, didn't quite curl enough for him. It's not bad, really tough to get that rock out that's sitting shot rock on the button. So they're going to just try and eliminate one. They know they're going to lose at least one of their greens. But it kind of will hopefully change up the angles for better for them. So they want to try and nose hit the yellow one that's top of the 4-foot. Hopefully that one goes out. The other one is going to jam, but maybe the angles will sit a little better for them after this shot. It's all about thinking ahead and what's going to happen after the next shot and the next shot. So it's a little bit of planning to see how the end's going to play out. Yeah, Yeah, so it cleans up the backing for that Homan and Morris. So they'll try and get around that center line of guard again and lay 2 buried. Yeah, the big thing with this game is sort of knowing when to make the hit. You see so many draws. I think they made a good call just to clean it up a little bit and put the heat on Homan and Morris to make a good come around. It's really tight to the guard here. No, he's on it. It's close if there's a hole through there.
Where's our shooter gonna go? Like here? Okay.
Yeah, they're talking
like
about
solid board.
trying to come through the hole with maybe board weight. Try and stick the shooter.
Either that or you come right here, and then we have a run. It's tight. I think you might want to play a hair more than like just solid board. Same. Yeah, the draw is basically a setup shot.
Got to be a little careful.
Whatever you
They
see.
don't want to give out the big end. It's a tight game right now. They don't want to give Homan and Morris an easy deuce. So trying to play the percentage shot. He's going to play the hole. Looks like probably, as they talked about, board weightish. If he doesn't get through the hole, he's going to at least remove one of the guards. Open up the shot rock. Looks like he's on the guard. Just depends where the shooter goes. And I just left it where it was. Yeah, it's going to give Morris another chance at his shot here. So he just threw it. It was maybe a little light and maybe a little inside. So he'll make a little adjustment here and hopefully put one right on the top of the 4-foot behind the center line guard.
Just a hair back. It just took that the whole way. I know, it was. It was trying.
He's got better line here. Just all depends on the weight. Should have no problem getting to the yellow rock on the button. That's pretty good. I mean, you're forcing the other team to a 15-foot run back.
Well, it's either a draw to try and make them make a hard draw for 3.
Yeah, it's okay. That's making contact on one of the yellows is a bonus because then at least, or is a great shot. At least it would probably cut them down to 2. And she hits it right on the nose. She may end up sitting shot rock behind her own guard.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is Laws and Fry's last shot of end number 6 in a tie game. pretty close. Needs to curl up a little bit. She got one, so that's a really good shot. Leaves Rachel draw it a little better than full 8 for their 2 points and a 2-point lead after 6. You know, and that's how good these players are. You know, they're expecting the perfect shot, and you know, your 15-foot run backs, and they're a little disappointed, but that was a heck of a great shot.
Hit it there on the other side, and it's fine.
Now Rachel threw her first rock in this end on this line and put it right to the 4-foot, so expect that she'll do the same here. In turn draw for 2. There it is. So Homan and Morris are up 2 after 6 ends, score 5-3. And I believe Laws and Fry are going to play a power play in this 7th end. So the power play is now moving the guards to the corner. The rock in the house is actually splitting the 12-foot and the 8-foot, but it is above the tee line, so it's a great chance to generate some offense. The team with hammer can choose which side of the sheet they want it, whether it's going to be an in-turn draw round or an out-turn draw, if you're right-handed, of course. So they've chosen the out-turn side if you're a righty. You can see the guard is placed directly in line with the one in the house. And the person, team with hammer, which is Laws and Fry, have their rock in the house, and the guard is Homan and Morris's. So a lot of options here when you're 2 up. They could try and raise their own guard into the house. Just a reminder, you can't remove a rock from play until the 4th rock is thrown at the end, so they cannot remove a guard or even one in the house out of play, or it goes back. So this is a, or they could throw a guard, they could throw it in the house. There's a lot of options out here. So they've decided that they're going to try and raise that guard into the house and the shooter roll away, hopefully to the boards. That's what they're hoping for. Over curled here, but it might work out. Now it looks like green, Laws and Pryor shot rock, but he's exposed the yellow one on the one side, so he might have a play on it later in the end. So again, for the people at home, it's not a free guard zone. It's actually it's the whole house free area. So if Laws and Fry even throw this wide open on the button, Rachel and John cannot remove it from play because it's not the 4th throwing rock at the end. So it's a little different than the free guard zone that we see in the traditional men's and ladies play, but it really generates some offense and puts a lot of rocks in play. So they're going to try and come around that corner guard, try and lay 2. That slid pretty good. She was talking about just getting a biter at the hog line, and they got that perfectly buried around the corner guard, sitting 2. Like I said, Homan and Morris can't remove a rock from play yet, so they can either tap the corner guard in again, try that shot, which is probably what they're going to do, or which is a pretty defensive move, but they just want to open it up. John's going to have a couple more shots after to throw a couple high, hard ones, so they just don't want to give up more than a deuce in this end and have Hammer coming home. So again, his shooter can roll away and out of play, and he just wants to try and tick the guard over. Looks like a good shot. So he's opened up the 2 green rocks in the side of the 8-foot. So Brian and Caitlin have a choice to make. They could either guard their green rocks on the one side or try and freeze to the yellow rock on the in-turn side.
Do you like guard or draw? I don't mind with guard. It's like guard or draw. They're going to be able to slash, and then you might be able to come. I have to really get one with the slash. Okay. And gets all 3 of them, yeah.
Yeah, so I like this call as well. They're going to guard their 2 rocks on the side of the 8-foot.
Center line, and you held it for a little bit, and then it finished hog line in.
Just want to delay them being able to make a double. Keeps the 3-ender alive here if they can get a nice guard here. They know Morris can get one of their rocks out, but not both. So he wants to make sure this is a good guard.
It's in, like to it. All right.
Yeah, that's not what Ryan was looking for. He wanted to be at least 3 or 4 feet out of the house. Morris now has an opportunity for just a little off-nose hit and make a double, and now Laws and Fire will be scrambling to make sure they get a deuce here. Right over curl. Oh, he got them all.
Thank you.
Yeah, perfect shot.
What happened over there?
Well, that's what happens in mixed doubles. It's so quick, the way an end can change. You know, Ryan was about 5 feet heavy on his draw. One great takeout by Morris, and now Morris and Homan are sitting 2. Ryan's going to have to go around this one that John just threw at the top of the 12-foot on the left-hand side and try and bury one in maybe the back 8 and force them to make a play on it. Line's really good. Lots of curl here again at the Granite Curling Club. Really good shot, so. So to make sure they don't give up more than a 2, I'm sure they'll play the run back. Because even if they miss it, the best that Laws and Fire are going to do is get a 2-ender. So straight back, just hit the yellow one right on the nose. Peel weight. Does its job, but I'm sure he'll be disappointed with that. He made a good one on his first one, so it'll be, or his second one, I should say. So he'll be a little disappointed with that. So opportunity for Ryan to split the rings, lay 2. Playing the in turn now. Split the rings, set up hopefully a nice deuce for their team. Real good shot.
Sorry, I thought it was on that one. So could have brought it back.
She might have a chance to roll right across and move that the other green one on the other side of the house, just out of the 12-foot or out of the 8-foot. You know Rachel can throw it hard enough, that's for sure. She'll need to hit almost, 2/3, 3/4. Shooter will come flying across the house, and she only needs to move that rock in the back of the 8-foot a foot maybe to sit two. Again, a pretty low risk situation. They're probably going to give up a 2-ender if she doesn't make it anyway, so you may as well make a run at it. As you heard Caitlin say, they can get away with a nose hit, get their 2-ender.
I don't think it'll do much with weight. I think this spot we're in really straight. I think I can take almost middle of the rock with just normal. Because I have the whole house to roll too.
She'll probably keep the weight up a little bit out here, just a little easier to call line. Runs a little straighter with a little more weight. Nose hit for 2 and tie this game up coming home.
With that out-turn rotation, you would have had a lot of action.
Playing the out-turn hit. Just over curled on her there. So just a score of 1 for Laws and Fry. There'll be 1 down coming home without last rock. She'll be disappointed with that. I think she was just a little tight over her hand. No. Yeah. Sometimes hard to tell how you threw the rock when there's no one holding the broom, because you think you threw it pretty good, but you just never know. You might have got it going a little bit, but she seemed happy with the throw, so clearly she just needed a little more ice. So once again, Jeff Stoughton here at the Granite Curling Club in Winnipeg for the 2017 CanadInns Mixed Doubles Curling Classic. Got a good game going. It's the last end. As you can see, Homan and Morris are setting up for a power play. They've saved it to the last end, so they're using it as a defensive tool. Score is 5-4. And just want to remind anyone listening to make sure you come on down to the Granite Curling Club here in Winnipeg. Most people in Winnipeg are going to know where it is, but it's 1 Granite Way, right across from the Great West Life building off of Osborne Street. We've got draws tonight at 6:30 and 9. All day Sunday, pretty well every 3 hours, starting at 9 a.m. tomorrow. And playoffs start Sunday night at 9 p.m. and then continue on with the quarterfinals, semifinals, and final on Monday, starting at 9, noon, and 3. Come on down here. There's a ton of world champions, Olympic champions, from traditional game, from mixed doubles game. So lots of viewing. We've had a lot of people come down, see this wonderful new game that people are playing in mixed doubles. So once again, make sure you come on down here to the Granite Curling Club in Winnipeg and enjoy the curling live. And you get to see all 9 sheets in action here at the Granite. So like I said, Homan and Morris had saved their power play to the last end. They can now move the guards and the rock over to the side and keep everything fairly clean. So, and as you maybe noticed, that the Laws and Fry rock was wide open in the 4-foot, but again, you cannot remove a rock from play until the 4th rock is thrown in the end. So Morris and Homan just drew down to it. So a little mistake by Laws and Fry. They really probably wanted that rock that's in the back of the 8-foot as a guard. It's their only opportunity to really get a guard up.
Yeah, that leg just off center line.
So I think they've chosen to go around the corner guard. Maybe they're going to look at maybe sitting 2 or 3 points if they, or 2 or 3 rocks. And force Rachel to look at 2 or 3 with her last ones. They're leaving the 4-foot wide open, but they're going to hope that they're going to maybe lay 2 or 3 when Rachel has to throw her last rock and try and get the steal that way instead of the way you would normally try and throw a centerline guard. But just because that first one came in, they've had to change their thinking a little bit here. So now this is going to be the 4th thrown rock at the end. John can peel guards, hit whatever he likes now. So I think they're yeah, so I think they're just going to peel out the guard or peel out their own rock that's sitting in the 4-foot, try and get rid of everything, but get their rock out, the shooter out, the green one out. Just give nothing for Laws and Fry to draw or freeze up to. Gives them a chance to freeze. I mean, it's not the best situation for Laws and Fry. They got to make some perfect freezes here, and with the hitting ability of Homan and Morris, it's not the best situation for them right now to steal that point to tie this game up.
I like playing the same shot we just played, because if they end up blasting those 2 off, then we don't have anything to come to yet. That one's still our friend. Later line.
So they're going to try and come around this corner guard again and maybe tap their one that's in the top of the 12-foot back. Try and get something going over behind that corner guard. Tough to get the green one out. It's in the top of the 12. They are laying 2 yellow. Could peel the guard, could draw open side, full 8, make it tough for the Laws Fry's green rocks here at the Granite to count. So that's the nice thing with the mixed doubles. Lots of rocks in play. It's just not an easy end, just peeling it out. So they're gonna, I think they're drawn to the open side, lay 3. It's one of the things that we certainly notice in mixed doubles is that it's just a different mindset. And I think that's a lot of the curlers love that because it's just not as simple. I shouldn't say simple, but it's not as routine, I think, as some of the traditional games that are played where you know exactly what's going to happen, where you have to go. Here, it seems like, you know, situations different. How often do you see with 3 rocks to come that you're drawing in when you're 1 up? Usually you're peeling guards and making it fairly simple for yourself, but they're sitting 3 now and they're going to have to make a play. They wanted that one on the tee line. Gives Fry an opportunity to hit and roll. Maybe even come off the one in the 4-foot and get behind those corner guards. That's their ideal shot, is hit the one in the 8-foot, roll across, hit the one in the 4-foot, and maybe roll up a little bit into that bundle on the side of the house. Looks like he was a little low-eyed there, and he's just going to tick it over.
Sorry, I was still lining up. I was like moving the broom around.
One thing with Ryan, he's pretty quick, so you gotta be ready when you put the broom down.
The broom was not in the right place at all.
You know, even here it's one shot left for Laws.
So like I started to turn around to see what like out-turn was.
They're not. You know, you could guard this yellow one. You could peel it out. You could draw open side. Lots of options. Just don't want to give Laws and Fry an opportunity to sit somewhere where you can't get it out.
I mean, I threw it like just here. I didn't want to set it because I thought it would just track and I'd have the whole house to roll to. I guess it just been quiet. I don't know.
And Caitlin Laws still upset with her shot that she threw in the 7th end for her extra point, but didn't get it.
I might have to play a run back. Run trip.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to come into the top of the 8-foot, guard their yellow rock that's in the 4-foot.
I couldn't have thrown that one in the house. I need to make a hit for 2 and it's a different game. I didn't make many of my first ones. The ice kept changing, so I'd run straight and then it would over curl.
Just playing in turn. Oh, it looks like it's dying. It doesn't want to put a guard up for them. Yeah, where this ends up, they're going to be going, boy, we should have just thrown it through. Sometimes you just overthink things a lot, and you know, if he doesn't even throw that rock, it's going to be a tough steal for Caitlin. So gives Caitlin Laws a chance to come around that guard.
I'm just trying to think.
Half frozen on the yellow, be shot rock, and make Rachel have to draw full 4 to beat them.
Okay.
Once again, we're at the 2017 CanadInns Mixed Doubles Curling Classic here at the Granite Curling Club in Winnipeg. Lots of games left this weekend, so if you have an opportunity to come down and watch these great world champions and Canadian champions, Brier winners, mixed doubles champions, and Scotties winners, come on down to the Granite Curling Club. There's draws tonight at 6:30 and 9, and then all day Sunday, and finishing up on Monday with the quarters and the semis and the finals, starting at 9 a.m. So lots of curling. Come down anytime. There's going to be curlers on the ice and world champions on the ice, Olympic champions. So it's quite the field here with a 48-team event. So Caitlin's going to be throwing an in-turn draw. Try to get to be, it doesn't really need to be much buried. Just get shot rock basically, and a little piece behind that guard, and it's going to be tough to get out. And Rachel's going to have to draw almost button to beat her.
Curling now. Yeah, I did a number on my. Yeah. Sucks.
Yeah, I'm sure they're just, you know, when the outcome is as it was, where John ended up with a guard, you're like, oh my God, we should have played a different shot. But most of these players don't think they're not going to make the shot, so
That was
I'm sure they're going to put this one in the memory banks and go, well, we should just rip that one out at the back of the 4-foot, and even if Caitlin makes a great shot, I'm only going to have to draw 8-foot to win the game instead of now full 4, if not biting the button to win this game. Again, the score is 5-4 for Homan Morris, so Caitlin Laws and Ryan Fry have the stolen point sitting there in the full 4. Rachel needs to touch button to win the game. If she doesn't, it'll be going into an extra end. She's thrown the shot a couple times in the 6th end, so she should know the path.
Okay.
John's working it pretty hard right now. Looks like they're going to have to go pretty good here. Nice speed here. The speed is great. Lots of curl. She's got it right on the pin. Real nice shot.
Good luck.
So final score, Homan Morris 6, Laws Fry 4. And once again, draws tonight at 6:39, web streaming all the way right to the final. And obviously live curling here at the Granite Curling Club. So once again, thanks for tuning in and watching the 2017 CanadInns Mixed Doubles Curling Classic here at the Granite Curling Club in Winnipeg.
CanadInns Destination Centers, proud to support our community with 10 destination centers in Manitoba.
Founded in 1970 by Leo Ledahowski, CanadInns is the largest privately owned hotel chain in Manitoba. Their 15 facilities and affiliated restaurants and clubs serve 9 million customers annually in Winnipeg, Portage-la-Prairie, Brandon, and Grand Forks, North Dakota. CanadInns Destination Centers feature the finest in accommodations, food and beverage service, entertainment, banquet and conference facilities. CanadInns prides itself in their commitment to their employees, customers, and the city and province they call home. Being the largest food and beverage operator in Manitoba, their 3,500 family members continue to raise the bar for service excellence and challenge themselves daily to meet and exceed the CanAd certified 4-star service for their properties. CanadInns has been named one of Canada's best managed companies every year since 1997, and for the past 13 years, they have been a member of the prestigious Canada's Best Managed Companies Platinum Club. CanadInns, Manitoba owned, Manitoba grown, and Manitoba proud.
The CanadInns Mixed Doubles Classic would like to thank their many sponsors.
CanadInns Destination Centers, proud to support our community with 10 destination centers in Manitoba.
Founded in 1970 by Leo Ledahowski, CanadInns is the largest privately owned hotel chain in Manitoba. Their 15 facilities and affiliated restaurants and clubs serve 9 million customers annually in Winnipeg, Portage-la-Prairie, Brandon, and Grand Forks, North Dakota. CanadInns Destination Centers feature the finest in accommodations, food and beverage service, entertainment, banquet and conference facilities. CanadInns prides itself in their commitment to their employees, customers, and the city and province they call home. Being the largest food and beverage operator in Manitoba, their 3,500 family members continue to raise the bar for service excellence and challenge themselves daily to meet and exceed the CanAd certified 4-star service for their properties.